Hi, I'm Martin Appleton, Senior Manager for Broadcast Graphics at Avid, and in this presentation we'll look at how Maestro News integrates with the MediaCentral Sequence Editor. The Sequence Editor allows user to reposition graphics in the timeline by selecting in and out points, assigning media from the MediaCentral Production Management to the MediaCentral Newsroom Management story, add graphics on top, and change the timing and then play the graphics and video together from the Maestro News application. This workflow streamlines the editorial process by providing a unified workspace for journalists and editors to build stories needed for their productions. Let's see this workflow in action. First, I'll create a MediaCentral Newsroom Management story and call it News. I'll set the video ID to this story and create the sequence. Now I'll browse the PAM media library and select the clip, or if needed, I can search for one. On selection, it will be opened in the media pane, and then we can drag it to our sequence. In Maestro News, we can browse for the graphic template that should be used in the story. Maestro News provides user rights management so that according to the user roles and permissions, the journalist can access the graphic templates, modify and then add them to MediaCentral Newsroom Management stories. Let's select one of the templates. The template opens in the Maestro browser, where I can edit the content. Depending on how the template was prepared, this content could also be automatically filled by an external data source. I can also change which layer the content will be placed on during playout, and define the output channel. In case I want to add the graphics to the timeline, I will need to enable the timecode option. After that, I save the template and drag it to the MediaCentral Newsroom Management story that we created before. The graphic element appears in the timeline, and now I can easily change in and out points of the clip. If I add any additional graphic elements that are on another graphics layer, an additional video track will be automatically created in the timeline. When changes are made to the in and out points, the remote server automatically generates a preview. When I press play in the media pane, a preview will be generated of the media that is coming from MediaCentral Production Management, and together with the graphics from Maestro News, using the timing that was set before in the sequence editor. Now I need to transcode the sequence to a flattened file so that it will play from Maestro News. In the media pane settings, I select the transcode option. When it is completed, I can now save the newsroom rundown by changing the focus to another story. Finally, in the Maestro News controller, I can select the rundown that is coming from MediaCentral Newsroom Management. The story comes with the video item as a primary event and the graphic element as a secondary event. I'll select the story that was created and then load the items to our renderer. Their status changes to green, showing that they are ready to be played on air. When I play the video item, it is automatically triggered in the graphics according to the timing that was set in the sequence editor. In this video, we saw how from a single workstation we can fill out the content of the graphic templates, add them to the newsroom rundown, set our in and out points for them in the MediaCentral Newsroom Management story sequence, and then play the video and graphics together from the Maestro News controller. This is a very efficient workflow for the studio operators that can really help them get things to air quickly so that the story is always fresh for the viewers. Thank you for watching.